Today's January the 7th, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the video tonight. It's late, I'm sorry, but there wasn't a lot to report. The oscillator took a little bit of a downturn, was at zero yesterday, so it's moved down today. That's bullish. Sorry, that's bearish. The volume was less than the day before. Terrible volume, no commitment in the market. Remember, most of the volume in the market is high-speed traders, algorithm traders. So, where are the institutions? They're just not playing. Volume, the decliners outpaced the advancers by a significant factor, more 2-to-1 there. And you can't see it really, but the summation index just did a little bit of a tick downwards. So let's take a look at the charts. Not an awful lot to see there either. The Dow Jones Industrial still trying to fight that gap, so that's significant. We're talking about having consolidation between these two gaps, and that's what's happening. NASDAQ did set a new high today, but it didn't close for a new high. The S&P, again, rejection at the top of the cloud. Did it come up and touch that trend line? We can't draw trend lines 100% accurately, but I'd say that's pretty darn close to hitting the top of the gap and the trend line, meaning that the theory of consolidation still holds, and we should be moving downwards. That's why we have this right-hand moving arrow there. Apple, still a strong stock today, made a new high. There's not a lot of volume yet. Made a new high, but closed below the previous high. Apple is still a strong stock. I believe they're going to report pretty darn good earnings. 150% should be a doable target, possibly the end of this week. And that 138.2%, now that it's broken, took a long time to break it. It really should go back to the 150 before it comes back to the 138.2. I bought some more AGNCP today. That's now yielding 7.7%. Caterpillar didn't do very much. Facebook dropped a little bit, but really off of its highs after the news that the discussion with the boycotting people, the Stop Hate Now, hashtag Stop Hate Now people, Stop Hate Speech, one or the other, did not really go very well. FCX, I did buy 300 shares today. That's my first little tranche. I would love to have 1,000 shares, but now I'm going to set my target for the next purchase, certainly not at 13. That's where the high was. There were sellers at 13. That's not unexpected. You expect sellers to be at round numbers. But it still could go as high as 1364. So I'm going to start watching it as it gets over 13, move to the 5-minute chart, look for a bounce off 13, and maybe buy around 315 or 320, or maybe even lower, just set a stop at just under 12.6, well, just under this value here. So my stop, if I were to buy anything, would be right here at that value. So that would be 1247. So Home Depot is the last one we want to take a look at. Home Depot is not making new highs, but in the general direction, we've got a little bit of, this is definitely a pennant forming here. So if we were to draw our technicals, they would look like this. Sorry. Should be faster for you because I know you all want to quit and go to bed. Let's just do a free wedge here. And it's looking something like, our pennant is looking something like this. And that's where we're going to look at Home Depot to break either to the top or to the bottom of this. But this is a pennant, which is a bullish pennant. That's all for now. Did keep it under 5 minutes. I still believe we're in a consolidation to downward market.